That guy.
I don't know what he just said. I felt like he might have been gang affiliated. We might need to kick him out the video. We're kind of concerned. But anyway, cause he's back. But we're gonna introduce him in a minute because y'all don't know. Y'all just kind of like who that that fella talking about some gang. Who's that? Anyway? What's going on? Welcome into your Week 13 edition of the Baltimore Coach Show. We pick NFL games every single week, and you were pretty right. I mean, Casey,
We
I didn't know if I sent you this on Thanksgiving, edition, but go Chargers, go! I'm just saying. I'm gonna throw that out there for you real quick because I think
you
we
right.
both go. Let's go.
You right with that. And in reply, I would have to say, go Chargers, go.
Yeah, I thought you was gonna say chicken, but chicken. That's where I thought you was heading. I thought you was heading to chicken, chicken. But anyway, we got DJ, Casey, and Lamar. Chicken in here as usual because like,
You.
bro, I'm telling you, this man ain't here again for like the 8th week in a row. And I guarantee you, we're gonna start the show next year. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna show up for all of them. I only missed one last year. Watch, I bet you, I guarantee you, he gonna say those words. I know how this man is. And they lost to the Bills, bro. They messed up my picks. I'm just saying, they lost to the Bills last week, and it was shameful. I was kind of upset.
DJ, you
It was
remember
pretty
when
nice.
we was doing the WrestleMania reviews and he was gonna show up to all of them?
Yeah. See what had happened was that didn't happen. but
Dang
he
man,
showed up to
y'all bagging on the man real bad.
I mean, but he deserved it though.
but
He
we
do,
right
he
though.
do.
Anyway, we right.
Even
But
I'm
anyway,
here.
yeah, Lamar's back. It's funny because he left around the time that Kelvin Benjamin was traded, and then the Panthers got better. He left around that time when he said that the Kelvin Benjamin trade was going to put them in the grave, and then they didn't win like 3 games in a row. I'm just saying, Lamar, where you been, bro?
Honestly, I've been shell shocked. Honestly, I didn't know that they would. Well, I mean, first of all, they play the Jets, so we can't give them that.
I mean, a win's a win, baby. Win is a win. You shut your mouth.
I hate that. I hate it. I hate when people say that. However, it is true. A win is a win. They played Miami and they played the Jets. So I
I
mean, can
mean,
you really
y'all
give them
beat the
that though?
Browns. Like, I mean, y'all beat the Browns, so we're not gonna
I
count that.
never said cut.
According to your
I never
standards,
said
we should not count that.
we don't. I don't count that.
Okay, so we should take a
I
win off
don't.
of y'all's record, I think.
I mean, you take the win off our record. I mean, you take the two off of which cones.
Whatever,
You
whatever,
take.
man. Not giving them people credit. Anyway, um,
I
eek.
mean, they function well, but if they went against, I'm just saying, they went against the Patriots, and they were gonna see an L.
There ain't a lot of teams that's going up against Patriots and seeing the W's after the game. I'm just saying, like,
Hey,
facts.
but it won't be them
Anyway,
Panthers.
um, week 12. I'm not gonna say much about week 12 because I feel like it, for the most part, went exactly how I predicted it would. Go Chargers, go! And basically that's basically my entire thoughts. A couple of games that did surprise me. The Colts and Titans game was really close. I
Oh,
was
that
surprised.
was.
My thing was I was surprised about the Bills beating the Chiefs, but in the same breath, it was kind of because the Bills have been so inconsistent. Um, I was I don't think Tyler Taylor played a great game, but I was glad he got the win after being benched the week before. So I thought that was a nice little touch, nice little touch they threw in there. Um, and then there was another game that surprised me. It was okay. The Rams and the Saints surprised me, but I felt like that one could go either way. So it wasn't a huge surprise. It was just kind of like a Saints to win. Because they've been, they won what 8 straight or whatever. So you expect them to win. The Rams kind
Mm,
of up and down. You expect them to win. And then,
not really. I
no,
mean, the Rams is looking really good though. I mean, so
true.
you
No,
can't
no, don't
really
get me
give them
wrong.
that.
Like I think the Rams have looked really good as well. Like don't get me wrong, but like I guess my premise was everybody's saying, "Oh, we're not sure about the Rams anymore because they had lost what 2 straight. They didn't look good in the two losses they had, so they're thinking, oh, we don't know about this team right now."
Bro, I cannot like count out the Rams though. I can't do it. I wish I could, but I can't count out the Rams because the Rams are showing too much. The
True.
Rams show me that they are good.
Can we please give Jared Goff some credit? Because like we give Carson Wentz all this credit.
He's well, I mean Carson Wentz is. I think I mean he
Don't
wasn't
get me
really given
wrong.
the spoon though.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Carson Wentz is nice, but like I feel like Jared Goff gets no credit for anything.
He
C-
doesn't. He does
Considering,
not get credit. However,
yeah,
he does. He has showed us that he can finally play.
yeah, I definitely agree. I think he's definitely proven that he can play, and that's why that game is kind of like you never really know with that one. And then the Cardinals and the Jaguars surprised me as well because I did not expect the Cardinals to get the win. I mean, the grass was on their side, so I at least give them that. I at least give them that. But
You said the grass. You said the grass was broke though.
it is, it's broke. But sometimes, you know how sometimes things just flare up. It's like that. It was like that. It flared up a little bit this week.
I mean, usually it's not good when it flare up because then you gotta go to the doctor.
You gotta get the ointment. Yeah, I feel you. But who won the fight between Keith Talib and Michael Crabtree? I think Crabtree won because he didn't have his helmet on, so he was like gangster. Like Talib need to stop snatching chains though. He need to chill. He can't. This man snatched his chain again, bruh. Come on, come on, Talib. Anyway, you guys got any thoughts on Week 12? I'm starting with Lamar.
Yeah. Do I have anything on week 12? The week 12 was pretty wild, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say that it wasn't the best. I mean, I actually no, I lied. I enjoy week 12. I enjoy week 12. I enjoy watching it, seeing other teams do well, and seeing my team do well as well. And, and it was all enjoyable games, except for the Miami game. That was just slaughterfest. And also the Philadelphia game. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Jason,
I'm
any
looking
thoughts on
for.
Week 12?
Well, see what had happened was, on the Thursday when they was football games on the Thursday, I was driving all day to go to Ohio to see Amy. Okay. And then on the Sunday, when they was football on the Sunday, I was driving all day back home. So yeah, I didn't see much of the footballs. So but my picks, they was pretty good though. I only got two wrong technically because I for some reason didn't pick the Colts game.
Why did you
So
pick the Colts game?
I don't know, I just missed it. I didn't click the thing, but on my Yahoo. So I was good. I think I picked the Colts anyway, but that's just because
Because you crazy.
I gotta pick outside my division. So
True. Right. You right. You
division,
gotta pick outside your division while picking in your division with the scheme of things. I understand.
yeah, no, that's what the scheme of things is. That's and I like the scheme of things. Yeah,
Let's move on to week 13, starting off with Thursday night football and one Thursday night game this time. Or one Thursday game, I should say. We got the Redskins going up against the Cowboys, and I'm going with the Redskins. Also another bone I have to pick with Lamar. So
What's
about
up?
the Cowboys being just as good without Ezekiel Elliott. About that.
Um. Well, I mean, let's put it this way:
Remember
the
what I said? Remember what I
Chargers.
said? Remember what I specifically said? I specifically said they are not going to be as good with him. He not necessarily makes that team, but he's a huge integral part of that team. And
However,
Dak Prescott is going to play terribly without him. Did you see
how
him turn the ball over like 5 times in that game? Not last week. The one
well.
before. Where
Let's
he
put it this
single
way:
handedly won me my fantasy game that week.
Jesus Christ, my friend, Jesus Christ. I look here. The team can only do as well as they play together,
Here
and
we go.
they've just been they just been playing just with him, and they need to find a way to change what they are doing at this time, man. But currently, I will say that
Yeah, insert
they
Ezekiel
did
Elliott back to the
face
roster.
let's put it this way though. Who did they face? I mean, the Chargers. I mean, the Chargers are coming of a team now. Like they're not as bad as they used to be. Do
I'll
you
give you that. But
not?
at the time, the Chargers were kind of hit or miss, right? As much as I love them,
Yeah,
go Chargers, go.
but I mean, like, I mean, even Gordon, like, he's actually shaped up to be good finally, to live up to his expectations.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They faced some good teams. They faced the Falcons, who were kind of up and down too. They faced the Eagles, and then they faced the Chargers. So like they
Yeah, I mean,
faced some pretty good teams. But at the same point, considering they are a Super Bowl contender, as people would like to say,
I've never said that honestly. I'm still, I
I mean,
mean, don't
people
get me
are
wrong.
overwhelmed by this team. They have
I'm
one thing to
impressed. I'm
go 0.
impressed. Super Bowl, don't know. Like, I still feel like they have a ways to go. They're not Super
Guys,
Bowl.
we know the Super Bowl is going to be the Eagles versus Chiefs Kingdom. We know this. We just know.
Right, you're right. Lamar, did you pick this game?
I did. I think I did.
Pick
I
the
don't
Skins get the
remember.
wins.
No, the Skins ain't gonna get the wins, bro.
What? How dare you pick the Cowboys? You still on that bandwagon? Casey.
I still feel it. I still feel like that we are. I still feel like that they have a chance to win. I like the way that the Redskins are playing. However, I feel like the Cowboys will bounce back.
I mean, and if they do against the Redskins, is it really that big of a win? Like the Redskins have been playing well, but it's shocking they've been playing as well as they have with all the injuries they have. Casey, when you actually watch the footballs this week, Redskins or Cowboys?
Uh, I mean, it's pretty good. First off, I'm gonna need you to say the names correctly, because I don't know what you're talking about. If you don't say the Auras and the Cowboys, how you
You're
need
right.
to say it right. People need to understand what you're talking about.
Yeah, you mean
Excuse me.
Cowboy? That's what you mean, right? You mean
No, you
Cowboy?
yeah. I never get it right because you just gotta say it the right way. That Cowboy, it's like I mean you really need Justin to say you need Justin.
True. True. That's why we need him on the show sometimes.
I'm gonna go with the
Jesus,
auras.
you guys are.
I'm gonna go with the auras. I am. I'm gonna do
Were you
it.
here the first week he said that, Lamar?
Yes, I was here for that, and you guys are still just about
Oh,
that,
well,
man.
it was something.
You guys just
Anyway,
love that so
we
much.
do. We do. It's like halfway an inside joke, but the same point, like everyone knows about it. It's kind of weird. Anyway, um, we got the Vikings going up against the Atlanta Falcons, and I got to go with the Minnesota Vikings. They're a better team. They got the better defense. Which is weird to
Um,
say. Which is weird to say. And we act like, I mean, just because Atlanta's offense is ranked six in the league doesn't mean they look like they're ranked six in the league. So,
however,
however, Julio Jones did find the end zone. I'll at least give him that.
2 times with
Of course,
200
he was playing
yards.
in fantasy. Dang it. The 1 week he decides to go off.
I'm telling you, man, like that team works on a whole different aspect from what we are believing, man. That team works well and it works bad, but it just happens when it does happen. It's not like that they wish for it.
I don't know, Lamar. I don't know, Lamar.
I just it's I you can't say that you don't like it though.
So,
You
so you're
can't say
going
you
with the
don't like
Vikings?
the.
Obviously. I mean, come on, guys.
I'm gonna go with the Falcons, bro. I'm feeling the Falcons.
Indeed. Just a shameful. Anyway, Casey,
You say Shane.
shame. Have
Hmm.
no words, to be honest.
You know.
I don't know. You haven't told me yet.
You know. Uh,
Is it one of those times where one of those people make the corner, bro?
the knowledge that you have. You know. Um, I feel like this is a corner. I do. I'm going with the Vikings.
Bro, they already hit the corner. They 8-2. 9-2.
They hit. They've been.
Apologies.
They 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 hit that corner. However, who's gonna hit the corner harder?
Not the Falcons. Have you seen the
You don't
Vikings?
believe the
Have
Falcons?
you seen that defense? Stop it. Just stop it.
You're right. You're right. Their defense is not. Their defense is not 500, bro. But I mean, like, the defense is still pretty great. I like the defense. I like the defense. I like the Falcons, man. I enjoy the Falcons, bro. Regardless of how you feel, I like the Falcons.
No, don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't like the Falcons, but they have been terribly inconsistent.
They are terribly inconsistent. You are correct. But you know who else has been inconsistent?
Half the league.
A lot of people in that was like half the league. A lot of people in the NFL, bro.
True. I'll give you. I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Uh, Casey, did you pick the Vikings yet? Because you should.
I did.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Bro,
You
The
all-
Vikings is great though. I'm not gonna lie, the Vikings is great, but I just don't see them. I just don't see them outplaying. I just
They will.
don't see it happening.
It'll happen. Speaking of teams that's going to
I
outplay other teams, that was a good segue. We got the Houston Texans going up against the Tennessee Titans. I'm going with the Titans. Um,
really
yeah, I am because the Texans kind of
mm,
suck. Um,
true.
the Texans kind of suck without Deshaun Watson. Like with Deshaun Watson, bruh, like you don't want to see them. But without him, you kind of want to see them. So I'm going with the Titans. I think the Titans are the better team right now. I don't think they've been as good as I expected them to be this year. They've been kind of average, but I guess that's kind of what you expect with a second year quarterback. So I'm going with the Titans. Casey, change it up on me.
Uh, you know, man. See, all I see when I see two teams is a poor man's version of the Colts. Yes, I do. And it's not because they in our division and I gotta hate them. It's not.
But you got to pick in your division though. That's the justification.
It is that reason though. So, but I gotta pick outside my division. That's the rule. I gotta do it. So I'm gonna go with the Titans, who are in my division.
They both in your division. Uh,
Who do I want to go with on this? I'm gonna go with the Titans, I guess. I like the Titans. They're doing well. They're losing some games that they should that are close, and they're winning some games that are still close. However, I feel like that they're on the right track. So Titans, please.
Alrighty. Moving on, we got the Kansas City Chiefs going up against the New York Jets. And this one's just too easy for me. I'm going Chiefs Kingdom by Chiefs Kingdom. They're going to the Super Bowl by Chiefs Kingdom. I'm going with Chiefs Kingdom.
Please don't do that.
That's what they do, man. That's what Chiefs fans do. You know, I don't know where Chiefs Kingdom came from. I never heard it until Justin started posting on Snapchat, and now it's kind of like a thing. But
Is it a meme or is it a thing?
no, it's a real thing. We made it into kind of. Uh,
Is it a real? Is it a meme though? Like, 'cause if it's a meme, I can completely understand because the way you're saying it, it sounds like a meme so
it should be.
hard.
It should be. But and I don't think you guys got these snaps. But when the Chiefs started, what 4-0, I think it was. I got a snap
I,
every week talking about blah 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 and chicken but chicken. So that's probably where it started from. And then I started losing.
so to be honest, I mean, I was on the Chief bandwagon too. I mean,
You on
I'm not
chicken?
gonna lie. I was on Chief King Forever, man. I was on that bandwagon. I felt their hype. It's just that their hype fell down, bro.
True.
I don't know what happened to them. It's like they were good, and then next
They
thing you
ran into
know,
the Giants. They ran into the
good, and
Giants.
then
They lost to the Giants.
they lost to the Giants. God damn it, man.
12-9.
Sorry, pardon my
They
French, but like they
died.
lost to the Giants, and then they just like plummeted. As soon as they lost on what's his face, I knew it was gonna be downhill though. Their safety, Eric Berry. As
Oh,
soon
yeah,
as they
Barry.
lost that man, it was downhill from there. And then they lost to the Giants, and then you know it's really downhill. Like
So
you can really
you going
just
with Chief Kingdom,
pray.
baby? Chief Kingdom?
Yeah, I ain't going with the chippy. Actually, it's a tie. I'm calling it a tie. I can't call. I can't count. I can't. I can't make it different. I can't make
They
one.
ain't going with a tie with the Jets, bro. Anyway, okay.
So I have a question though. Do you think the Jets are good though?
No, heck no. They're terrible.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, they're not the Giants terrible, but they're terrible. Casey, are you going with Chief Kingdom? Chief Kingdom?
Well, I'm wondering.
He said no.
See, no, I said I'm wondering.
I thought you said no.
You know,
Okay.
the they lost to the Giants. Okay, I'm wondering, can they lose to the Browns though?
True, true, true.
I mean, but I think.
We don't know that. We don't know if that can happen. But you been.
Yeah, we
I
don't.
can't.
You're right. You're right. We don't know when that can happen. But one thing we do know, one thing that is a definite, is Chip Kingdom, Chip Kingdom. So I'm going with Chip Kingdom, Chip Kingdom.
Oh, Lord, we gonna move on to the Denver Broncos going up against the Miami Dolphins.
So I
Um,
don't want to pick this game. So y'all pick and I'll be back.
I don't need to. I'm going with the Fins get the wins because I think the Broncos are that bad. Like the Dolphins aren't good, but the Broncos are that bad to the point where I think the Fins indeed get the wins. Remember when the Broncos were like not only the best defense in the league, but they were also a great offense. Remember that? Yeah, that went away quick. Um, yeah, I'm going with the Fins. Casey, we all know who you're going with, but
Yeah,
who you
well, you're right. I'm going with Chip Kingdom, Chip Kingdom.
want? True.
Nah, the fans. I don't know what you're saying about they get in the wins now. I mean, they always get the wins. Uh,
I didn't even say those words.
I mean, they always get in the wins in my heart. They just don't always do it on the field. Um, but that's fine. That's cool. I'm going with the fans getting the wins. Chip Kingdom, Chip Kingdom.
Feel like choking or something. Anyway,
Lamar's going with the fans get the wins.
So I'm back, guys.
No, we picked for you. We decided.
Please don't pick. Did you pick the Denver Broncos?
No.
yes, actually, we did. Yeah,
Oh, please don't.
next we got
It's like the impenetrable. It's like the impenetrable defense that is like playing with the giving offense. I had to do like my best thinking. I had to go to the toilet and try to do my best thinking in the world, man. Oh,
right.
oh my God! Why do I want to pick this game? Is Jay Cutler that bad though?
Jay Cutler's not playing; he's hurt.
Jay Cutler's hurt, bro. Like I don't even want to pick this game. Who's after Jay Cutler? I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention.
Matthew the Moore.
Dolphins, please.
True, Matt Moore elite, baby. Next we got the Indianapolis Colts, home of the Curtis Painter Show, going up against the Jacksonville Jaguars. And dang on it, Jaguars, you got robbed once, you ain't getting robbed again. I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The Colts can't score on that defense. I'm just saying they gonna get shut out. Gonna be a shutout. Jacoby, I feel bad for you, brother, but I'm going with the Jaguars and a shutout.
He reaping this man.
Lamar, Colts or Jaguars?
Oh my God. Man.
And they got rid of
Yeah.
Vontae Davis. Shame on you, Colts. Shame.
Why are you like adding
No,
insult to
hold up,
fire?
hold up. No, wait. I missed one. They got rid of Vontae Davis and Kendall Langford. Shame. Remember the Shame
Oh
Report?
my
Love that show.
god.
Shame.
What is wrong with you guys, man? Like, do you guys ever think about like what y'all do?
What is defense?
Y'all just what is defense? What is the Colts, man? They almost becoming like the 49ers. They get rid of their good players and call it rebuilding. Um, I'm going with the Jaguars because I can't trust the Colts right now. That's not even the fact that I can't trust y'all. It's just the fact that I just don't like y'all right now. Y'all gonna have to fix yourselves.
Yeah, like as much as he don't like Andrew Luck, he hates this situation even more.
I do. I really hate this situation. I don't even know if it's because Andrew Luck is out. I think it's just because y'all are just bad right now.
It's because Andrew Luck's out. Stop it. This man throw like
No,
500, 500 yards a year. I'm just saying. He might throw 18 interceptions. That don't matter.
dude. I mean, that's cute and all. That's cute and all, and I'm glad that you said that. However, do you see this team? Not this quarterback. This team, bro.
True. They terrible. They terrible.
Like the team is terrible. It's not just the quarterback's terrible. It's the team, bro. And this is where we got issues.
So you go with Chiquita. I mean,
Yeah, let's go with the. I would love to pick. I would love to pick them in this situation, but unfortunately, I'm not going. I'm not playing. I'm not going with the Colts. Jacksonville, please.
ain't Bo. Casey, come on, man. Don't pick the Colts. Don't do it. It ain't safe.
So what I'm gonna need? I'm gonna need Peyton Manning to go to Daniel Bryan's doctors, get him cleared to return because we need him. We be needing him.
Now y'all got rid of him. Remember for Andrew Luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, so right.
and it
Yeah, surely did.
started out real good, and then we need you back, Peyton.
Then the Patriots they deflated the balls and they like deflated y'all's whole team for like 2 years.
What's the next game though?
Did you pick that?
What's the next game though?
Skirt. We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Casey like this one going up against the Green Bay Packers. So we got Tampa Bay going up against Green Bay. Right?
Oh
Right?
yeah, oh yeah. This is the game right here. This is the game right here.
Battle of the Babies. Okay. That sounds like a battle of bad kids. Anyway, I'm going.
Jesus, man, y'all are something else.
they, they they need to do that for Maxwell's debut in WWE. Battle of the Babies.
Y'all are just worse and worse.
Lamar, you didn't get the joke? Gosh, terrible. That's a black joke if there isn't one. Anyway,
I
I'm
know
going
what
with
the
Tampa
joke
Bay.
is,
Jameis
man.
Winston is back, baby. And Green Bay sucks without Aaron Rodgers. I love Brett Hundley, I do. And I love trying my best to criticize Aaron Rodgers, but I can't right now. He's hurt. So it kind of it blows some of the steam off for a little bit. I'm sorry, Aaron. I get you next year. But I'm going with Tampa Bay. Jameis Winston coming back. The crab legs, baby. Return of the crab legs. I think they should do like a crab leg song, or like they should have crab legs just be raining from the ceiling. I think this needs to happen. Oh, we need a blimp full of crab legs. And I mean, this is just for James Winston's return. We need a blimp full of crab legs, and they just drop them and hope them don't hit
Oh
them.
my God, please no.
It'll probably kill
And how
somebody.
much that will hurt? Like people will lose eyes and stuff. Like
That's why you wear the glasses. You gotta wear the glasses. You gotta close your eyes, and hope you catch one. That's how it works. Anyway, Lamar. So we're going crab
Yes.
fest. So I'm gonna meet you. At the Red Lobster. We're gonna get the crab legs for the game. No,
No, man, we ain't doing that. I can't. I don't. No, I don't like. I can't. Um, Why do they put us in these situations? I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Tampa Bay, but I'm gonna put them on upset alert because I'm scared of Tampa Bay. Because Tampa Bay's not doing too well.
True, true.
I'm scared. I'm scared for them.
So you going with
Scared
Tampa
for
Bay,
that.
then, right? Tampa Bay, Tampa Bay.
Tampa Bay, please.
Okay,
I'm putting them on
okay,
upset alert.
okay.
They're on upset alert. They're on upset alert though. I don't trust them.
You trust the Packers? Lord. Sorry,
Yes, against the Packers, bro. Like
oh
they're
Lord,
on upset alert against the Packers.
oh Lord. We gonna move to Casey. Casey, battle of the baby. Who you going with?
In the epic battle of the babies, I'm gonna go with the Tampa Babies, baby.
Okay, 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 okay. Oh, I think that's a good idea. Tampa Bay back. At least somebody understands. Next we got the Detroit Lions going up against the Baltimore Ravens. Lord, no, no. Um, um, I just need some time to think. I
Don't do it to yourself. It ain't safe.
need some time to think. Plus, Casey,
It ain't
uh,
safe.
Lamar, help me out here.
Hmm?
Knowledge,
Okay.
give me some knowledge here. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna tell you right now. Do you want statistics or do you want me to go ahead and tell you the bone stone cold truth?
Lions. It's the Lions.
Depends on if he wants to tell me if he wants me to tell the cold
Yeah,
stone
go,
truth.
go
Because
ahead,
if you
tell me the
was
cold truth. I mean, I probably said it to myself multiple times anyway. So
Lions, bro, Lions. Don't even trust your team. Don't even blink at your team. Just pick the Lions.
stop it, stop it. Casey,
I already picked. You ain't here.
I
It's the
did. Okay,
Lions.
okay, okay. Obviously, I'm going with the Ravens. I ain't picking against the Ravens ever. Okay, in certain situations maybe. But
Well, when stuff looks absolutely non-winnable,
I mean, when is that? Like, explain that to me. Because
when stuff like right now,
have you seen the Lions? They're just as inconsistent as we are.
they are. However, I trust the Lions more.
You would trust any team more. You trust the Browns more than you trust us. So like
No,
really
actually, I
coming
do
from your
not. I do not. I do not even trust the Browns more anymore. Like they lost to us, so I don't even.
mouth. Anybody who would lose to y'all, shame. Anyway, um, yeah, I'm going with the Ravens. I feel like eventually the offense has to get going at some point. Eventually, but then again, I don't even care if the offense gets going right now. I just want to win games until we get to the playoffs because we're just a different team in the playoffs. It's just how it is. Um, Still, defense is playing really well. They're turning people over. I like it. Even though, sorry, Jimmy, I apologize that I got to say these words, but DeAndre Hopkins abused Jimmy Smith on Monday night. He did. And I love Jimmy Smith, but Jimmy Smith got, you know, I don't know if Jimmy Smith's a man coverage corner though. Like we play so much zone that it's kind of weird that he was playing man so much on him. But anyway, um,
But is that an excuse?
it's not. Jimmy Smith is still one of the best corners in the league, top five. I would have to say
Hmm.
fact. I mean, let's be honest.
Don't you just like put that word fact in there?
Fact. Yeah, it is though. Like it's a fact. Like I think he's technically ranked number two right now. But I mean, I
We
just
don't
gave the
know.
benefit of the doubt and said top five.
Somebody's
I saw a
somebody
cornerback ranking that
somebody's
had him only behind Patrick Peterson. I would have to find it again because I can't remember what it was. It wasn't like
I
a,
see.
it was either based off of stats or something. I can't remember. Um, I would have to go back and look it up. But anyway, I'm going with the Ravens. Defense is too real. The offense will get going eventually, especially with Danny Woodhead back. I know the scapegoat is Joe Flacco because LOL, why not? But at the same point, I watched a video today watching the receivers down the field, watching the receivers run routes, and there's no separation from the receivers. So if he can't throw the ball to the receivers, then what is he supposed to do? I think we need more
So
bootlegs. Personally, I like the bootleg play that he ran. That fooled everybody. He should have ran for a touchdown. Have been
so you're you're currently blaming the receivers, but
Don't get me wrong.
don't you think?
I'm not saying Joe's played great by any means. No, trust me.
But
I've
I'm just
watched.
saying, like if you look at the tape from week 3 to week 13,
Mhm.
do you think that that they stopped separating because they just don't trust Flacco to throw the ball to them anymore? I mean,
What? No,
why? I
explain
mean,
that to me. Explain that to me
why make
because
separation? Why
you
make
quote
separate?
stop separating. You stop separating as a receiver makes you really attractive in free agency. When you think
But I'm just saying. But they don't. But they know that they probably not gonna go free agency though. So they probably gonna stay with the
so,
team. So
so practically let's
why?
retire, right? Like pretty much like that's what you're saying.
What did Calvin Johnson do?
That, that's but he didn't stop separating to retire. like
Did he?
I
Are
need
you
you to
sure about
understand
that
the
though?
concept
I
of
mean,
quote
because
stop separating. Like what does that even mean, Lamar? I
why
need to
why
know.
why did stop separating? Like, man, why would you separate from with a cornerback if you knew if you knew that Joe Flacco was gonna throw to the cornerback anyways? Why would you separate? You want to be right there where you get batted out of their hands. Because if you're gonna
Regardless,
throw to the quarterback
no,
anyway, so
I guess
why
this
would
is my
you?
thing. My thing. Regardless, okay. My thing would be, regardless of if he was going to throw to the corner or not, wouldn't it be up to the receiver to make the play? Like wouldn't it look
It
better
would
for
be
the
up.
receiver to make the play for Joe than it would for the receiver to quit on the route?
But the quick question though, like you won't. So what you're trying to say is you think that an ultra receiver to go for the ball. This is the thing I was talking about with Eli Manning too. Eli Manning throws to the cornerbacks and the wide receivers in that Super Bowl game made those plays. However, you called Eli Manning one of the best quarterbacks ever because 2 Super Bowl rings that he technically didn't earn. Those wide receivers earned it and those defenses earned it.
I don't know. He still had to make the throws in the games preceding the Super Bowl.
Who else
And
is gonna throw?
God
Who
forbid,
else gonna throw
God
the ball?
forbid,
Do
the
you want?
receivers make 2 plays in those games.
But who else is gonna throw the ball? Do you want your running back to throw the ball? Do you want another wide receiver to not throw the ball? And note this isn't Muhammad Sanu because Muhammad Sanu could throw some spirals out there.
I'm trying
He
to
threw them
figure out your
dots.
argument though.
My argument is that just because you're back there throwing the ball doesn't mean that you have to make it hard for the receiver. Your job as a quarterback is to get the ball to the receiver as safely as possible. If you can't get it to them safely and they have to go get it, that's them. However,
Isn't that
your
part of
job is to
being a
make it
receiver
to them
though?
safely as
Isn't part of
possible.
being a receiver going and getting the ball? Like so
But
for example, a classic route that the receiver does most of the work on. Let's talk about a comeback route, the typical comeback route. When you throw a comeback route, does the receiver sit down on that route and not run back to the ball?
okay,
He
he runs
shouldn't
back to the ball.
because it's
But
going to get
is it
picked off.
safe? But is it safe for them to run back to the ball though? Like, let's put it that way. Because if you have a pro cornerback, the pro cornerback will come back and see that on automatically. But if you have a scrub cornerback over there, what they gonna do? They gonna go ahead and bite and think it's deep, and they're gonna be out of position, and he gets a free ball.
And
Joe
that's what
Flacco
I'm saying.
will
That's what I'm
overthrow
saying
that.
though. It's the
Joe Flacco
receiver's
will
job
overthrow
to
that
come back
though.
to the ball.
It's his
Is it
job to
not
come back to the ball,
on
yes. But it's
on
also
on
the
that
wide.
comeback route?
But
Isn't it the receiver's job to come back to the ball?
correct. Now, is it the quarterback's job to make the decision? Is this man covered? Do I throw the ball to him, or is he free and I throw the ball to him safely? Is it the quarterback's job?
Of course it
Like
is.
that's the thing.
But then again, a lot of Joe's interceptions this year have been on one miscommunication from him and the receiver, and two tip
Hmm.
balls.
Okay.
Tip balls to me
Miscommunication.
are difficult for me to count as interception.
Okay. Tip balls. Tip balls is, however, miscommunication. That's quarterback's fault. Quarterback should have
No,
been
it's
in
it's
line.
no, it's both. It's both of their faults because I mean, any
They play
quarterback,
with,
regardless of how good that quarterback is, can have miscommunication with the receiver.
but you play football, right? You know the first
I
rule.
have
You better know the first rule of offense. Everything is the quarterback's fault. That is the first rule of offense. When you get
that is
something
true because
stupid
the
that happens,
quarterback gets way too much credit, but at the same time, the quarterback gets way too much criticism.
yes, and the quarterback is supposed to be the leader of the team anyways. He's supposed to lead the team to victory because he's the one that starts off with the ball. And he's the one that well, technically the center starts off with the ball, but don't get there. But he's the one that starts off with the ball, and he delivers the ball to other places. So generally, everything is the quarterback's fault,
Well,
except
okay,
for tip
well,
balls.
if
That's
that's
stupid
your
receivers'
argument, if
faults.
that's your argument, before we move on, because I feel like we've been on this for a while, but I do like debate and discussion. If that's
Yes,
your argument, then why in the world do we give Philip Rivers so much credit for passing for all the yards that he does if they lose the game? Because technically, whose fault is it? His. In the same breath, why do we give Aaron Rodgers credit when they win games, or more so if they lose the game? Why are we giving?
and
Why are we? Why aren't we criticizing Aaron Rodgers? We're criticizing everyone else. It,
that's that is the failure of the fans because they're so enamored by we're so enamored by Philip Rivers and his ability to try, and that's what we're enamored by. But of course, it is Philip Rivers' fault. With Aaron Rodgers, the fans in Green Bay, they are just enamored by his gameplay. They're enamored by his gameplay. They say he's MVP, but when they lose, they don't say nothing about it because it's like having a favorite child. You know, something bad happens. You know, nothing happens to the favorite child, and that's what happens, man.
and
And that's what's going on
I
down there.
definitely agree with that. I feel like quarterbacks a lot of times get way too much criticism because you can have young receivers and then not catch the ball, but we blame the quarterback. Why is it? Because my argument has always been you can throw the perfect ball to someone who can't catch. If they can't catch, they're not going to catch it.
And, and that's at one point is, and that's something that's stupidity of receivers. That's not the quarterback's fault. And so, then that's the thing. Everything is the quarterback's fault to an extent, and to that extent is that right there. If you are dumb enough to drop the ball when you are clearly there, you're alone, butt naked, nobody's on you. You drop that ball, that is the receiver's fault. You cannot you can't blame it on the quarterback. You can't say the ball was too high. You can't say the ball was not. You say the ball was not there unless he underthrows you. I mean, then that's that. But I mean, you can't say none of that because it's there. He delivered. He delivered. You can't. You cannot make that excuse ever as a wide receiver because your
I,
job and your only job is to catch the ball. Your
and
main and only job.
I agree with that. But then again, I feel like, and we're going to move on after I make this point. I feel like,
Don't worry, we'll talk about this later. Don't worry.
yeah, I feel like to the same degree, we also have to measure how bad an offensive line is as well. And the Ravens' offensive line is not that good, and I've said that multiple times, simply because they run the football offensive line. They're not designed to pass block anyway. So plus Marshall Yonder's out, and that hurts a lot. But anyway, let's move on so Casey can actually say words because he doesn't understand the concepts in which we say
Casey, are you awake? Casey, are you awake?
I was falling asleep there for a minute.
it. Well, God forbid, Casey, we actually talk about football for once.
Wait, what is football?
You know, that's why they kick the ball. You know, they kick the ball into the goal. You know, they do
Oh
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Neymar. Yeah, he good. He good.
I like
Oh,
that Ibrahimovic fella. Anyway,
Oh, yeah. He go too.
I like you. We got Casey's favorite team of all time, the New England Patriots, going up against the
hey,
Buffalo Bills. I'm going with the Buffalo Bills. No, I'm kidding. I'm going with the Patriots. I'm putting them on upset alert. I think the Bills might win this game, possibly. Could possibly. Like I still feel like the Bills are the second place team to win this division. But like I think this is a huge game for the Bills if they can win it, because this would put them right there with not right there with the Patriots, but within striking distance of the Patriots. Because I think they've only this would only be the first game they played if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember right offhand. Um,
mm,
I can't remember. I have to look it up. But
can't tell you either.
so,
Oh,
to
we'll
make
make
sure Casey
sure.
is awake. Casey, Patriots or Bills?
So what's the next game?
Go with the Bills. Do it.
The fan in me
Lamar.
is doing it. The fan in me doing it.
Oh, thank God! I thought I just fucked up. But to
Lamar.
answer your question, they have not played the Patriots yet.
They haven't.
Yeah, this is the first time.
See, this could be a huge game. If they win this game, the Bills are at home. If the Bills win this game, that sets them up. That sets the Patriots up to only have to have one more loss as they go into their next game, whenever that is. I'm not sure when that is right offhand, but that sets them up to be one game away and be able to take the division lead if the Patriots were to lose this game and then lose some other game at some point.
But do you think that they can score though? Do you think Buffalo can score though?
I mean, Buffalo has shown periods in which they can score, but at the same point, it hasn't. Like we said before, it hasn't been consistent. So I don't know yet.
They've
I think I'm gonna have
shown.
to. I think Tyrod Taylor gives his team the best chance of winning. Um, and they still got Shady McCoy. There's skill players on this team. I just feel like I don't know. I I don't know. And with the Patriots defense, possibly.
I'll pick the Patriots. And I'll tell you why. LaShane McCoy has not stood out this whole. Well, the actually strike that. I'm a fantasy, so he has stood out fairly well. But later on in the season now, he's not being as effective, and I don't think that that's on McCoy. He still has 700 yards, which is pretty good, but it's not the way he could be. And I think that's because we have Tyrod Taylor taken away from him. Of course, they don't even have as much plays as the Patriots do have as all because the Patriots run on a different scheme as it is, and they run everything else. But I'm just saying McCoy's not being the much of a factor as he could be. He only has 4 touchdowns. You expect Shady to have more.
Okay. Uh, I, Casey decided to skip himself, so you know we're gonna move on to the 49. Oh Lord, the 49 going
The
up
charity
against
team.
the Bears. Lord. I'm going with the
The
49ers. Jimmy G about to come out here and throw dots. Jimmy G about to be the savior of the 49ers. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. I'm sorry, Brian. I love you, but they didn't give you the right opportunities. So they cheated you. I think you deserve a full refund of everything that you paid and went into this team. But anyway, I'm going with Jimmy G and the 49ers in this game. As crazy as that sounds. As crazy as that sounds. Lamar.
I'm still going with the Bears, and the only reason I'm going with the Bears because Jordan Howard is just powering through this. He's taking this team. He's taking them 3 wins. He himself, because nobody else is helping him. So I'm going with the Bears because I don't trust charity team at all.
Okay. Okay. Casey.
I'm going with the Bears. Doing it. Doing it with. I'm going with the Bears.
How you feel? Does it feel good?
It feels good. It does. It feels good to go with the Bears. Uh, it's always a good time when you go with the Bears. Except when they
Yes.
lose. That's
Get it all
that's
out.
not. That's not.
Get it all out, buddy.
not
You deserve to talk. We've talked all enough. You deserve to talk all you
You
can.
know what? Nah, I'm not gonna be like you two. I'm not gonna steal the spotlight.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not.
Let's not talk on a audio only podcast. God forbid. That, that would be a shame if we did that. I think,
Not
I
gonna.
think that would be just. I mean, that would shock people. I think.
You know, I'm not
It'd be
gonna.
asinine.
I'm not gonna be like that. I'm not gonna be like that.
All right, we gonna move on to another game that I know that Casey will at least pick the Browns in. We got the Browns going up against the Chargers, and I got 3 words for you. Go Chargers, go! I'm going with the Chargers, baby. It's that easy. It's that easy.
Beep, beep, beep,
Come on.
beep. Go, Chargers, go!
Woo! That's 2, baby. Is it that simple? I must X out this whole thing. That's
Yep.
simple. Casey.
Go, Chargers, go!
They'd be like, "Wait, why do you end the video?" Uh, I might, I might, I might be the odd one out. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going. Go Chargers, go!
Go, Chargers, go!
Alrighty, moving on to the
This would be a
Geno Smith
stupid
show,
game.
baby. We got
This would be a stupid game that the Browns would win, though.
sure, right.
Run it.
Philip Rivers worked so hard, he still loses. Okay, let's go back to the Geno Smith show.
The Geno Smith show. We got the New York Football Giants going up against the Oakland Raiders. Eli Manning's streak is snapped. Uh, I'm kind of sad. I wanted to pass Brett Favre on that streak. I feel like it's one of those things where I don't understand pulling Eli Manning. Like I know Lamar is gonna be like, oh, they should have pulled him like the first game of the season. But
To be
still,
honest,
like
it
I don't understand it because you're 2-9. It does not matter. Let this man.
anymore.
This is my thing. Like if they would have did it earlier, I would have understood, right? But like at this
Yeah.
point, it does not matter. Like it doesn't matter. Let the man keep his streak. The guy has freaking, regardless of how he's played, you can't take that from him. I don't care who you are. Doesn't matter. He still got him. He got the ring to prove it. And in the same breath, the man has started so many games for you guys and has never decided to quit on you. Has never decided not to at least try playing for this team. Like, I mean, the guy's a gunslinger. Let's be honest. He might throw a few more interceptions than the average quarterback, but we love Brett Favre. Just saying. I do at least. I'm a huge Brett Favre fan. Anyway, um, I'm going with the Raiders because I hate going with the Raiders because now everybody's gonna be like, oh, the Raiders are coming back. They're gonna make it to the Super Bowl. Shut up. Stop it. Stop it. They're not making it anyway. They're terrible. They're terrible. I don't like you can talk about my Raiders all you want to, but the Raiders, bruh, bruh, bruh. Like the Raiders are terrible. Like and Lamar, you weren't here when I told this, but freaking a couple of weeks ago, I was on this sports show that I do, um, and I said that the Raiders were about to take a slide. I said the Raiders and the Cowboys are about to take a slide, and they looked at me like I was out of my mind when I said these words right here. I said, we thought David Carr was good too, and they looked at me like I
I
was
still
crazy.
think David Carr is good.
David Carter, man. I think he's still out there trying to play, and I like the car. I do. But same breath,
However,
they looked at me like I was crazy. And to proceed, the Cowboys have taken a slide, and the Raiders have taken a slide. And the Raiders' offense has looked terrible. So I was right as usual. But anyway, I'm going with the Raiders in this one. Don't, don't try to say they coming back. They not. Lamar.
so we are at this point now where I have to pick either the Raiders or I have to pick Geno Smith.
Gotta
gonna
go.
go with the
You go with
Raiders.
Gino? What?
I'm going with the Raiders. I mean, I'm
Oh,
and I'm with you. I'm actually with you on this. However, how much I hate Eli Manning, it doesn't make sense for one, and two, this is Geno Smith.
true. True.
This is Geno Smith. I mean, so it's just it doesn't make sense to me. But uh, you can't. I'm gonna guess he's just trying it out. He's just saying, "Hey, since we're just 2-9, you know what? We're not gonna risk hurting Eli, and let's put Geno Smith in to see what he does." And this is possibly what is going on, and we just didn't know it.
I mean, Gino, the future. Casey.
Well, to put it simply, the Lombardi Trophy coming to the black hole. Coming to the black hole. We're doing it. We taking it this year. We coming back. Raider, we got the fresh batch. It's good now. We coming back. Uh,
Bro,
the
y'all
Raiders,
left the
baby.
Raider rate open. Y'all left the whole shipment open and stale. Stop it.
Nah, we got a new shipment now. We got a new shipment come in. And we going to Super Bowl. We taking the Barty Trophy back to the black hole. We doing it.
If you say so. I mean, if you say so. We gonna move on to a very interesting game this week now. We got the Carolina Panthers going up against the New Orleans Saints. Um, I'm gonna go with the Saints just on the side of
Yeah, because you don't trust in them Panthers no more, dude.
no, that's not what I'm saying. But the Saints have played much more consistently than the Panthers have. Am I correct?
Of course,
Over the past what?
I
Not they
I am
won 8 games in a
I am
row. Like
completely I'm completely I'm on the whole spectrum for the Saints, man. I like it's taken them a while, but they're here finally.
true, it has taken them a while, and it looked like it was gonna be the same old Saints when week 3 came around, and then they tricked us in week 3. But yeah,
Psych, just kidding. We're good today.
yeah, right. And then they tricked us for freaking 7 weeks after that. But anyway,
Psych,
uh,
we're still good.
Casey.
Yeah, just going with the Saints. I'm just gonna do it. Going with the Saints. Chicken Kingdom, baby, Chicken Kingdom.
True, 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 true. Um,
It's just out of nowhere.
Chicken, I'm going to the next game, which is the LA Rams going up against the Arizona Cardinals. The LA Rams are the real deal. The
Chicken
Cardinals
butter
are
chicken.
they not. Um, so I'm going with the LA Rams. It's simple, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Casey.
See, we talk about the grass, and the grass is gonna be there. It is, but the the Rams gonna come in there and they gonna eat the grass. So you know you can't use the grass if they eating the grass. So going with the Rams. Sorry, the Rams. That's the sound of
All right,
Rams
Lamar.
or the Justin according to
So so I'm just gonna say my some time right now. I'm just gonna pick the Rams. I ain't no reason for it. I'm just picking the Rams, man.
True, true.
it's
I mean, I understand.
the Rams. You gotta say it right though.
All right, moving on. We got the Philadelphia
Rams,
Eagles. Oh God.
Rams.
I feel like that's a lamb. I feel like like
The
they rhyme and all, but
Lamb Rams.
That, that's
The Lamb
that's
Rams.
the Pee Wee League. The Lambs.
we got the Philadelphia Eagles going up against the Seattle Seahawks in Seattle. I think the Eagles are just that real. I think the Eagles are just that real, and I'm going with the Eagles in this game.
Ooh.
I mean, it's a tough one though. I mean, Seattle in the 12th man, ugh. But still going with the Eagles. Lamar,
This is the Eagles, right?
yeah, the Eagles, yeah,
Yeah, this one I'm picking because I'm
yeah,
not gonna trust anybody against the
10-1
Eagles.
Eagles to be exact.
Yeah, the fucking the unbeatable Eagles.
We talking about the Eagles that made Derek actually say something in a chat, like them Eagles.
Like, dude, that is actually interesting. Like, he finally comes back and like, yeah, the fucking Eagles are good now, huh? Like, this nigga got a giant. I mean, they solidified their team as soon as they got a giant. I was never on the Bengal. I mean, not the Bengal. I'm sorry, I was never on the Eagle bandwagon until they got a
Dude, I wasn't on
giant.
the Bengal bandwagon either.
Kiss my ass, guy. I was never on the bandwagon for the Eagles until they got Johnny, man. Because I can't deny a good team. I can't deny a complete team.
I mean,
These are sad.
they had what was that dude's name? Freaking Ryan Matheson.
Thank you.
They had him.
Uh,
I think.
Glad you finally realized.
I think
I
they
was
still
like,
got him. I think. Like, I don't remember. Yeah.
oh, we got a Jay. You're cut, buddy. Have fun.
All right.
But I'm just,
Casey, are you gonna have to go with the Eagles again? Because I mean, I feel like this is a game that like is just unwinnable for you.
I mean, since the Eagles and the Raiders going to the Super Bowl, um, it's gonna happen. You watch, it's gonna happen. It's gonna be Eagles and the Raiders. It is. I gotta go with the Eagles because I don't want to pick the Seahawks like ever. Like I don't want to pick them almost as much as I don't want to pick Patriots. That's that's the level of don't want to pick them that I'm at. So gotta go with the Eagles.
Yeah, okay, okay. And moving on to our last game on Monday Night Football, the Steelers going up against the Bengals. Please, this might be the only time you ever hear me say this in my life. Please, Cincinnati, win this game. Like I need, like I feel like I know we think the Steelers are really good, but they're not. And I'm gonna say it every week, and they're gonna fall off as they always do, or they're gonna make it to the playoffs and lose in the first round. One or two, it'll happen. But like let's be honest though, the Steelers have just been skating by for a team that's 9-2. I mean, we've seen in the past couple of weeks they've just been kind of skating by. So I don't care. Fight me, don't at me, bruh. But I'm going with the Bengals, please, please Bengals, please.
we'll do our best.
Yeah, yeah. Can y'all please win this game? That would be wonderful. That would be
I
wonderful.
mean,
But realistically, either way this goes, I can't be mad, right? Either way
true
this goes,
facts.
it either knocks the Bengals down in the wild card chase or it pulls us closer in the division. Either way, I could be happy, right?
You can't be mad. However, you would just prefer.
You're right.
You
But
strongly
I'm
prefer that
going
we
with
just take them
the,
out.
I'm going with the Bengals
Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals too.
for once. For this week
For once, I
only.
always go with the Bengals. I'm a
And maybe
Bengals for
when y'all
life.
play them again. Casey, you going with the Bengals or the Steelers?
I don't want to be this guy, but I want to be this guy. I'm going with the Steelers
Shame.
Why?
just because you went with the Bengals. So
He can't never go with the Bengals. Let's be honest. Come on, Lamar. You know that.
yeah,
You
Jesus
know this man.
Christ.
He's never gonna pick the Bengals ever.
I
What's
picked
want
them
me to
one
pick
time.
outside my division?
They one of them teams that I picked one time and they lost, and I ain't never gonna pick them again.
True, true, true. Well, that
But,
was your week.
but,
13. What?
but,
What? You got
No,
words? You
no,
had
no,
words?
but,
no, but
I
no.
hate words. You said but you
I
didn't
feel
say
like
no.
you just, I didn't, I don't think you gave us enough. I don't think you gave us enough credit. You should just try us once again.
I mean, maybe y'all
I'm
shouldn't
pretty
have
sure you'll
lost.
like it.
Maybe y'all shouldn't have lost, and then I would have given you a second shot.
We were having issues.
That's not an excuse for me. I mean, I demand perfection.
Okay, you demand perfection, but your team is at what?
Shut up.
True.
And that's the end of the picks,
They broke
guys.
it. Yeah. To wrap up our picks, shout out to our live viewer tonight, Luis Romero. Uh, I appreciate you coming by. He's got a channel of his own as well, so check him out.
No, we
Um,
wasn't live though. I put it to not live.
I do what I want and I changed it. Anyway, well, plus I
Honey.
had to change the name from the footballs, you big dummy. I
It says the football is here.
know it's not going to change unless you refresh the page. So that works. But anyway,
Oh God, so I may fool myself on
so
live.
yeah, that is true. We will see you guys next time for the footballs part 2. But, be sure to follow us on Twitter at ICW_podcast. Hit that follow button for us. Talk to us about the footballs, or you can talk to
Chicken,
us
baby,
about
chicken.
the wrestling or the
Chief Kingdom, baby, Chief Kingdom.
the process. Talk to us about the process. Um, and you can make fun of Lamar about the Bengals. Anyway.
What chicken, baby, chicken?
Chief Kingdom,
Oh
baby,
yeah,
Chief Kingdom.
and I almost forgot chicken about chicken. Always remember hashtag chicken about chicken. So
Go
that's
Chargers, go!
and go charge a goal. Go charge a goal. So tonight before you go to bed, you say go charge a goal. So you do that.
Hey,
You gotta do. But anyway, we'll see you guys next time.
look.
Also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/ICW podcast. Take out the underscore. We got you making it a little bit simpler for you. So we will see you guys next
Chicken.
time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Big thanks to Lamar for coming back. Casey, as
Thank
usual,
you. It's a
DJ,
pleasure.
this has been your Week 13 edition of the Baltimore Coach.
Hey, but you know what you gotta do? You gotta